Adam, can you explain how Oncore's cloud adjacent method enables hybrid infrastructure outcomes for small businesses?
So our cloud adjacent platform provides a number of facilities that help address this.
According to Canadian CIO, hybrid cloud adoption is on the rise among Canadian businesses.
Cloud adjacency represents Oncore's approach to hybrid cloud. We focus on helping our customers extend their native operational processes, security controls, and governance guardrails across their cloud platform.
Data privacy and control are critical for small businesses that are navigating the shift to cloud solutions, and Oncore's approach to privately attached data sets provides an innovative and secure way to balance flexibility with control. Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast, your go-to source for insights and strategies to help Canadian businesses innovate and thrive. In today's episode, we are exploring the critical intersection of digital transformation, cloud security, and data privacy, key priorities for small to medium-sized businesses that are looking to scale efficiently and securely. Because did you know that over 60% of Canadian businesses, they have adopted cloud computing in some capacity, but only 27% report being confident in their cloud security practices. Ensuring security and compliance while embracing the cloud is a growing challenge for SMEs. So, joining us today is Adam Kupsta, a visionary leader and CEO of Oncore. With over 3 decades of experience in technology, Adam has revolutionized how enterprises adopt digital transformation and cloud-native methods. So today, we'll discuss 3 things: how Oncore's cloud adjacent method empowers small businesses with secure hybrid infrastructure solutions. Secondly, we'll discuss the benefits of privately attached data sets for SMEs concerned about privacy and control. And lastly, how partnerships like Oncore, Equinix, and Microsoft are enhancing cloud security for small businesses. So if you're a small business owner navigating digital transformation, then this episode is packed with actionable insights to help you adopt secure and scalable cloud solutions. Without further ado, let's dive in. Hi, Adam. It's a pleasure to have you on the show today. How are you?
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me, Maheen.
Now, Adam, your work at Oncore, it's truly transformative, and we are very excited to learn about how your expertise is shaping the future of cloud solutions for SMEs. Now, to begin with, let's discuss Oncore's cloud adjacent method and the hybrid infrastructure solutions, because according to Canadian CIO, hybrid cloud adoption is on the rise among Canadian businesses, with 38% leveraging a mix of both public and private cloud solutions. And the challenge lies in ensuring security and insurance governance and compliance in these environments. Adam, can you explain how Oncore's cloud adjacent method enables hybrid infrastructure outcomes for small businesses while maintaining security and compliance?
So cloud adjacency is Oncore's approach to hybrid cloud. We offer cloud adjacency as both the method and the platform. The method represents our professional services that are aligned to help our organizations adopt their public and their cloud. The method helps organizations adopt their digital and public cloud platforms. We help organizations extend their operational processes across their digital estate, and for those organizations that are developing their operational and security controls, we help accelerate that by adding some valuable cloud-first insights. The platform really represents the easy button that helps organizations integrate with their digital and cloud platforms. We offer a number of managed network and hybrid infrastructure services that are in line with the customer's data path that helps reduce cost, reduce complexity, and increase security.
No, that's quite a game changer, Adam, for especially for SMEs, because your emphasis on balancing scalability with robust controls is exactly many of our small business owners need to hear. But what are some practical steps that small businesses can take to begin integrating the hybrid infrastructure into their operations?
Sure, great question. So for those businesses that can adopt I'll say a digital platform for their core business functions. And this could be an online storefront or a distribution platform, you should consider that. Adopting those platforms will help get their brand and their business off the ground a lot quicker.
Right.
But at some point, you're going to have to reevaluate if that strategy is viable long term, right? So platforms, many e-commerce platforms, they have some economic considerations around them. We won't get into any specifics, but at some point within a scale, and you'll figure out what that scale is. It's important to evaluate and reevaluate if that still is the go-forward approach. For the businesses and the organizations that have some on-premise infrastructure, and they're looking to adopt a public cloud platform, let's say like Azure as an example, they can look at services like Azure Arc, which is quite unique in the cloud platform space. And what Arc allows you to do is deploy an agent on your on-premise infrastructure and essentially manage that on-premise resource
Right.
as a native Azure resource, if you will, right? So you can still, so you can really consolidate all your tools in terms of automation, monitoring, patch management, and it simplifies your operations overall, and it also reduces quite a bit of quite a bit of technical debt.
No, thank you so much for breaking that down for our audience. And now, speaking of infrastructure, Adam, data privacy is a growing concern for SMEs. Let's now explore how Oncore addresses this challenge. Because a recent survey by PwC Canada, it revealed that 72% of Canadian SMEs, they see data privacy as their top priority when adopting new technologies. And for many, balancing privacy with the flexibility of cloud-native environments is a key concern. Adam, how does Oncore's privately attached data set approach help small businesses maintain control and privacy while leveraging cloud-native solution?
That's a great question, Maheen. It's all about having complete control over your data. And we work with customers that have a number of sensitive and compliant data sets that perhaps are not appropriate to be stored within a cloud platform. They may perhaps haven't been vetted by their security and compliance teams for that purpose. Or the customer has a requirement to store, to attach that data and have it referenced by multiple platforms concurrently.
Mm-hmm.
So our private storage service essentially allows customers to maintain that control by storing that data outside of the cloud environment, and it includes all the network connectivity by essentially attaching that data set so it may be referenced by some of the next generation data analytics and AI capabilities that cloud platforms have.
Right.
Another benefit of having a single instance data store that is multi-cloud attached or capable is, like different cloud platforms may have different capabilities within their analytics or AI services. So you have the ability to essentially apply the best of breed technology to that data set.
Right.
The other facet that I can mention here is, like raw data is one component, but then there's also data that is what I'll call structured data, that is in the form of a database or a core system of record. And the cloud platforms themselves have a certain compatibility matrix, so you can deploy Windows up to a certain version, like in terms of being within the cloud platform support matrix, right? So you can't really deploy things like Windows NT and 2003, etc. So having those legacy corner cases, and I would say quite a few of our customers still have them. Our secure cloud product, as an example, helps capture those, helps capture that workload in a cloud adjacent platform that is again attached to the customer's public clouds.
Right.
So they can still maintain their legacy core systems, modernize them with next generation cloud resources, but not necessarily have to be forced to modernize that workload if their technical roadmap doesn't really align that way.
And that's quite a powerful approach to addressing data privacy concerns, of course. And your solution, Adam, it bridges the gap between innovation and control, which is a critical balance for small businesses. Data privacy and control are critical for small businesses that are navigating the shift to cloud solutions. And Encore's approach to privately attached data sets provides an innovative and secure way to balance flexibility with control. So whether you're looking to protect sensitive information or scale your operations without compromising on governance, and this solution offers a practical roadmap for success. Now let's dive into how Encore's partnership with Equinix and Microsoft is enhancing cloud security offerings for small businesses, because according to Cybersecurity Ventures, cyber attacks on small businesses in Canada alone have increased by 37% over the past year. And that makes cloud security a top priority for SMEs firstly, and partnerships like Equinix and Microsoft, they're paving the way for innovative security solutions. Adam, how does Encore's partnership with Equinix and Microsoft simplify the delivery of secure cloud services for SMEs?
So that's another great question. So both Equinix and Microsoft represent what I'll say the foundational pillars of our partner ecosystem. I'll kind of draw on a bit of an analogy to help kind of simplify the partner ecosystem and how everything kind of fits together. So you can think of our partner ecosystem almost like Home Depot, right? You can walk into Home Depot and pretty much buy everything you need to build a house, just not the house, right? So that's where Oncore comes in. It essentially delivers industry-leading facilities that are aligned with a very specific security posture that makes it a natural fit for financial services, which I think is probably the most compliant and the most regulated vertical out there. So having an ecosystem with a very robust security posture also brings a lot of interconnection opportunities, right? So having financial workloads running at an Equinix facility essentially allows those workloads to be attached to other financial institutions, whether that be banks, fintechs, markets, currency exchanges or forex exchanges, whatever it may be. And the attachment between these different partners or entities doesn't necessarily have to leave the building. It could be connected securely within the building using fiber optic interconnects, as opposed to going through third-party telcos and getting circuits and VPN tunnels and all that other security complexity. So the interconnection within, let's say, a customer's financial ecosystem becomes a lot simpler to manage, because it's a piece of glass. It's a piece of fiber that basically runs around the building, and it connects, one environment to the other. From a Microsoft perspective, Microsoft provides a number of security capabilities for the workloads that are running on top of the Microsoft Azure and their Office platforms. And using that secure approach, that secured interconnection approach, as well as leveraging the security of the resources that we're connecting to, it provides a very powerful and, I would say, simplified security ecosystem that our customers can adopt and essentially operate their workloads around. I mentioned earlier that Microsoft has an on-premise technology called Arc, right? So it's that agent that you deploy on your on-premise system. So through that facility, you're now able to assess the compliance or the security posture of your on-premise workloads using a common security tooling that Microsoft provides within their Azure platform.
Right.
So, and we also integrate other partners in this ecosystem as well, a number of cybersecurity partners, a number of endpoint protection partners that really complete that security landscape for our customers. In addition to, we talked about partner ecosystem, we've also integrated a number of core capabilities within our services, within our managed services that are not options. I mean, they just come standard, right?
Right.
So things like data protection, that is not a feature with us. It comes standard. Things like, if you subscribe to Universal Edge as an example, which is our managed interconnection service, it comes standard with a firewall, right? So you don't have to consider that as an add-on. I mean, you can certainly replace it with another technology that perhaps the organization has standardized on, or is looking for specific cybersecurity capabilities that our standard firewall doesn't offer. But all of our services have that secure posture by default, right? I'll also mention our secure cloud product, which is our managed hybrid compute platform. Enables data at rest encryption, data in-flight encryption by default, right? So these are features that customers don't necessarily have to consider separately. It's just part of the offering. It's all about simplifying everything for our customers. So we make a very vast partner ecosystem very simple for our customers to consume.
Well, this is great work that you're doing in this space, and it's very reassuring too to hear how advanced tools like everything that you mentioned can prevent compliance violations. Can prevent compliance violations and security misconfigurations, and which are the two biggest concerns for SMEs these days. But to kind of build onto this a bit more, Adam, could you share a success story where this partnership has significantly improved a small business's security posture?
Yes, I can. There's been a few case studies published about this as well. One of our financial services customers, they are a credit union. It's Innovation Federal Credit Union. They are Saskatchewan-based, and since adopting our Universal Edge platform that we've helped build a financial services network for them, they've been able to become only Canada's third federally regulated credit union. They have since expanded the reach. So there's a couple of case studies published on this already, but one of our financial services customers, Innovation Federal Credit Union, has adopted Universal Edge about 2 or 3 years ago. And since adopting Universal Edge, they've become Canada's third federally regulated credit union. And they've been able to expand the reach of their financial services across the country. And they were also able to integrate new financial partners within this network, not only adding to their financial services that they provide across their member base, but also enabling these financial services on a high performance and robust network. I believe one of the references that was used in one of the case studies was that the overall user experience in terms of performance and reliability has increased upwards of about 60 or 70%, which is a substantial increase in overall responsiveness, especially around time-sensitive financial transactions.
Great insights on hybrid cloud. Quick break. Next up, we'll tackle data privacy for SMEs.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. You still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS. At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you.
We're here to help you plug in,
connect and recharge,
make an impression,
and meet with confidence.
With 19 brands built for business,
your business gets even more rewarding.
With an award-winning loyalty program at 6,000 IHG hotels and resorts worldwide.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's dive into how Oncore ensures privacy and control for SMEs. That is great insight, and thank you for being so insightful, Adam. Now, beyond technology, let's explore the broader challenges that SMEs face when navigating the digital transformation, because digital transformation is no longer, optional, but for many small businesses, the journey is fraught with challenges, from managing costs to navigating security concerns. Adam, from your experience, what are the biggest challenges that small businesses face during digital transformation, and how can they overcome them?
Managing complexity is the single biggest challenge that we see across businesses. Rapid technology trends. I mean, we just met a couple of months ago, and it was widely talked about AI and the emergence of AI services and how they can help businesses and especially small businesses. We see AI as an emerging technology, and there's quite a bit of hype around it. I mean, there's a lot of use cases that are being solved for. Not all of them are successful. Mm-hmm. So what we're finding is there's quite a bit of noise around that technology at the moment. And my advice is to evaluate what is currently available and how it can be used to add productivity or efficiency to your current business.
Right.
And it's perfectly okay if you can't find that use case using AI today. It just means that your use case hasn't been built yet. So if you have the resources, you can certainly build it on your own, or you can just wait for that use case to be built as part of just industry demand. In situations like this, I would say that as much as all the emerging technologies, AI, etc., are targeting you and your business to make something better, sometimes it doesn't. To have a successful business, you must really focus on the quality of the services and products that you deliver today. Right. If regardless of all the technology that's out there, I don't think that the focus on that principle should ever be lost. Always focus on the quality of your service. Mm-hmm. AI and new technology is meant to make it better. It's not meant to replace that.
That's such a practical approach to tackling digital transformation, Adam, and your emphasis on strategic planning and phase adoption is key for SMEs with such limited resources. Yeah. Digital transformation is no longer just a trend. It's a necessity for small businesses to remain competitive. Oncore's advanced solutions simplify this process, ensuring that SMEs can adopt scalable, secure, and compliant cloud systems. And by combining innovative technology with practical strategies, Oncore empowers businesses to overcome challenges and unblock their full potential in today's digital-first world. Now to wrap up, let's reflect on how Oncore's mission and leadership, they're both driving meaningful change for SMEs, because under your leadership, Adam, Oncore has become a beacon of innovation, and it's so inspiring to see how visionary leadership can drive meaningful change for SMEs. Adam, what drives your vision for Oncore, and how do you see your company shaping the future of cloud technology for small businesses?
Well, everything we do is designed to remove friction from digital ecosystems. We try to do the heavy lifting for our customers by understanding all the intricacies of the platforms, technologies, and we basically wrap it up in a very simple to consume approach.
Right.
And in doing this, we're removing that complexity. We're removing that overhead. We strive to become a partner in our customers' digitally transformed success, if you will. Mm-hmm. As an organization, we have learned quite a bit about our own products from our mid-size and our enterprise customers. We've certainly learned how to, we've certainly learned about operating our products at scale across multiple geographies and countries. And we have a number of innovations that are coming out this year that are designed to help emerging companies, emerging businesses, the small to mid-sized organizations, accelerate their adoption of digital ecosystems even quicker.
Mm-hmm.
So we never stop innovating. We're here to make everything simple, and we're obviously here to remove a lot of the complexity and challenges that entrepreneurs and business owners face with all the hype around them.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful and such an inspiring vision, Adam. And it's a reminder to all of us as well of how leadership rooted in innovation can create solutions that empower businesses to overall thrive. Adam, before we conclude and let you go, what is that one final piece of advice you'd give to small business owners navigating the digital transformation and cloud adoption in 2025?
So I would say, first and foremost, I would focus on your product or service, right? Many business owners get fixated by new technology trends. I mean, at the end of the day, if it doesn't help you, it's not useful, right? So it's always best to focus on your core product or service and make that the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
The second one I would say is to select the tools that align with your business goals, scale with your growth, and ensure your data is secure. Because business reputation is very key in this very dynamic and rapidly changing economy.
Mm-hmm.
It is very difficult to deal with a data breach or a data exfiltration type of event. It's best to prevent one as best as you can. Essentially align with the tools, the platforms, and the services that are going to help manage that for you.
Right.
Also, seek efficiencies with partnering with organizations like Oncore. I mean, we are here to make it easy for you and your organization to adopt and integrate with cloud services. Also seek efficiencies by partnering with organizations like Oncore. We're here to help you simplify your technology journey and the adoption of your cloud services. Our services are designed to help your teams focus on your core product and service as opposed to the infrastructure and technology that basically runs it. And finally, don't underestimate the value in making sure that your teams have the appropriate training resources to uplift their skills that can help your organization become more efficient by adopting these newer technologies, not only more securely, but also quicker.
Right. Adam, thank you so much for sharing your expertise and vision. It's been a pleasure having you on the show, and we hope to have you back with us to share even more invaluable insights. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Maheen. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you to our guest, Adam Kupsta, for joining us today and shedding light on how small businesses can navigate digital transformation securely and efficiently. Some key takeaways from today's episode were how hybrid infrastructure solutions like Oncore's cloud adjacent method empower SMEs, the importance of data privacy and control in cloud-native environments, and lastly, the advanced security solutions through Oncore's partnership with Equinix and Microsoft, and practical steps for overcoming challenges in digital transformation, the role of visionary leadership in driving innovation for small businesses. Again, a special thank you to our guests as well as to our partners, RBC, UPS, IHG, and Google for supporting this podcast. We hope you found this episode valuable. We'll see you in the next one.